Hello, good evening. I'm Jonathan Park. The police in Hertfordshire have confirmed this afternoon that a body found in the River Stort was that of the missing teenager Jordan Trousdale. The 13-year-old was last seen at a park off the causeway in Bishop Stortford on Christmas Eve.
At the skate park where Jordan was last seen, and by the river where his body was found, friends and well-wishers came to pay their respects.
He just used to be really funny.
Yeah, he's always entertaining. Everyone loved him. You couldn't ask anyone that didn't like him. So he's a really nice kid as well. 13 years old, he always knew how to entertain people.
Knew him from school.
Yeah.
Really.
He's such a lovely boy and didn't deserve to go that way at all. No one should, really. Funny kid, always having a laugh and stuff.
He was always really lively.
Yeah.
A town very much in shock. One woman who came to pay tribute said she didn't know Jordan, but it was a child of the community that had been lost. Online too, his friends talk of a popular young man, saying he'd never failed to make someone smile. The exact circumstances of how Jordan died still aren't clear. Police say a post-mortem examination will take place on Tuesday. In the meantime, family, friends and strangers will remember Jordan, a 13-year-old taken too soon. Fatima Manji, BBC Look East, Bishop Stortford.
Meanwhile, police in Chelmsford say there's still no sign of a 22-year-old man who went missing last weekend. Adam Passfield disappeared after a night out. Police divers were called in to search the River Chelmer. Officers say they made further inquiries on Christmas Eve without any luck. Sudbury Town Council in Suffolk has advised a bingo caller to stop using terms such as legs 11 and two fat ladies in case they cause offence. The bingo organiser is also a local councillor for Sudbury, and he says the phrases cause no harm.
It seems silly to me, really, because bingo's all about it's a fun occasion, you know, it's got a sense of humour attached to it, and of course those numbers attracted a joke as well, but it's a pity.
Well, in football, the busy festive programme continues tomorrow with all the region's sides in action. The Boxing Day fixtures provided wins for Norwich, MK Dons, Colchester and Northampton. Here's Phil Daly.
Ipswich Town travelled to Crystal Palace and were literally handed the advantage. Keeper Julian Speroni spilling across straight to Jamie Peters. But a poor clearance at the other end let in Jose Fonte to level things. Another mistake led to a second for Palace, but Victor Moses topped off the victory with this injury time goal. Town's unbeaten run ends and they languish in 21st position. Second place West Brom hosted second from bottom Peterborough United, and it wasn't until the second half that the difference in class was on show, Luke Moore putting the Baggies in front. Posh have been their own worst enemy at times this season, and when Ryan Bennett headed past his own keeper, their fate was sealed. They dropped back to the bottom of the table. In League One, Norwich City's Wes Hoolahan has been in a rich vein of form this season, and his strike after 28 minutes set them on their way against Millwall. Hoolahan then turned provider, setting up Grant Holt, who doubled the Canaries' lead. 2-0, and Norwich closed the gap on second place Charlton to just 2 points. In the Essex derby, host Southend went one behind just after half-time. Colchester's Phil Eiffel heading home Stephen Gillespie's cross. Anthony Wordsworth doubled the lead when he curled in this 20-yard free kick. Lee Barnard grabbed a consolation for the Shrimpers, but Colchester take the points and stay fourth. Southend dropped to 16th. Jason Punchen's awesome strike opened the scoring for MK Dons, who hosted bottom of the table Stockport. Goals from Jermaine Easter and Nigel Quasi made the points safe before some dodgy Dons defending let in Peter Thompson. He pulled one back for Stockport, but it was Punchen who would wrap up the points with a calm chip 8 minutes from time. The Dons climbed back up to 5th. And in League 2, Northampton hosted the high-flying Dagenham and Redbridge side and held them for 88 minutes before substitute Billy McKay came off the bench to earn the Cobblers all 3 points. They sit in 18th. Phil Daly, BBC Look East.
Some good goals there. Let's have a look at the weather now with Phil.
Thank you, Jonathan. Good evening. Well, rather a cloudy start to the night. We've also seen a few showers coming down from the northwest during the day. Those showers in the north should fade away fairly quickly as we go through the night. Different problems coming along, mist, fog, and I'm afraid a frost developing by the end of the night as well. These are the sort of temperatures we're looking at for inland areas down to -3, -4 degrees Celsius. Further east, I think a bit of breeze just holding the coastal areas in the east just that touch warmer. Even there, though, we'll see a touch of ground frost and the risk of icy patches. For tomorrow, it's going to be rather a grey, misty start to the day. We will have some early fog lingering around. I think gradually it will brighten up, and it should be a dry day as well. But the temperatures are really going to suffer, especially where that fog lingers. Again, Cambridgeshire, Northamptonshire, some places staying below freezing all day. Elsewhere, a gentle easterly breeze setting in. That should bring it a little bit milder. And this is the way the next few days are looking. Tuesday looking very wet indeed, and with some quite keen easterly winds, becoming a bit milder for the middle of the week, and then turning cooler as we head through towards New Year's Eve.
Thanks very much, Phil. Well, before we go, quick word about today's Morden Mud Race. About 250 people took part this year. The winner is the fastest person to wade across the mud of the River Blackwater at low tide. You can see more pictures online at bbc.co.uk/Essex. That's it from your Sunday team. Bye for now.